Wrong button. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Well, the Xtralife stream just ended, and there was a bunch of news. A bunch of it I actually, it came through the Ark News thing, and that's where I pulled a bunch of these pictures. Some of it I was streaming, so I wasn't able to get some of those pictures, but there's some really cool stuff that is actually coming to the game. I hope you guys are excited. We'll start off with the first one that is actually coming out with Extinction in December of this year. Well, this right here is the Armadoggo. Oh my gosh, this thing looks wicked, wicked cool. So apparently raised up in some of the more dangerous areas of Extinction, and this thing evolved to exist. And oh man, it learned how to hide, how to track, how to do all sorts of cool stuff, how to burrow under the ground. So not only does it burrow, it also bites, and also it can carry a whole bunch of your stuff. It looks like it's going to be passive tamed. You're not going to be able to ride it because it is just, it's a dog. But, it's going to be, an Ark survivor's best friend. I mean, what else could you love? It also has a whole bunch of stuff that you can use to carry a bunch of gear, so you can make different packs that go on its back. Some specifically carry things. I'm guessing much more like the Hyaenodon with its meat pack kind of thing. This one right here, well, we've got a couple up here. We've got one that is the food basket up here, and then the chibi basket. That one seems a little bit weird. But yeah, then we've also got spyglass, rolled sleeping bag pack, ammo box, oxygen tank. That sounds wicked cool. Now, this is going to come in the Wasteland's War Pack for the Armadoggo attachments. There's also more. There's also a bag that you can just carry, a med kit. Sounds wicked cool. Extra armor, spikes. Oh, man. That one just looks really, really good. The meat sack, just like the Hyaenodon, like I said earlier. And then also a speed buff. I don't know. This thing right here just is amazing. I think I may have found another Phoo. Oh, man, these guys are great. Okay. All right. Well, let's pop into a couple of the next ones. There's a whole bunch more. Like this one right here. This is the buggy. Now, anybody who remembers in ASE, there was a buggy at one point in time. It was notoriously bugged. And now it seems like with the new Unreal Engine 5, they may have fixed a bunch of the issues that they had with it. Hopefully. But yeah, I mean, with the entire Wasteland pack coming out, I would imagine that they did. So yeah, these things right here, you can actually take them and then make them yours. You could personalize them by adding all sorts of different things to it. Now, there's going to be fuel that you make out of element, because element is everywhere on Extinction. And then you're going to be able to make the specialized fuel for these things and then soup these up however you want. Now, there's a whole bunch of different things that goes with them. All right, here's another one. This is the monster truck version. Oh, man, this one, this one looks pretty cool. But I don't know. I think there's just something about this one where it's just, speedy, more nimble, kind of cool. And then you rip out this thing. It's like, I'm going to run you over. Right? I mean, I don't know. I think that whole thing just looks really, really cool. So, and then there's also this one. This is the racer version. This one is a little bit faster. But, oh, man, I don't know. There's just something about this one that I'm really attracted to that one. I like that one. I got a thing for vehicles, and that one right there just kind of does it for me. Which of these three are you enjoying the most? Also, there's a couple different things that you could add on to them, like turrets. I mean, who doesn't love a good turret on your monster truck riding through the Ark Wasteland? Come on, everybody does, right? I mean, you'd be fooling yourself if you said no. All right, but yeah, there's a couple different attachments. You can get forward mounting attachments, and also you can get turret attachments. Now, this one right here, this is the flamethrower turret. This right here will be shooting fire. There's also the shotgun turret, which, of course, is a shotgun. And then you've got the cannon, single shot, lots of damage. And then you've got seeker missiles that will actually seek things out. And, yeah, I mean, fire and forget, right? And then you've got the minigun for just cutting down all the trees. I mean, because that's a thing that you want to do. And then also here's the attachment, the garage, where you can go and you can put your truck in, you can add modifications, and then you can add a bunch of different attachments to it. Like there's the front ones, there's buzzsaw, which can mow down things in front of you, and then also a spike grill, which just does a bunch of upfront damage. There's also a couple cool things. There's an afterburner, which makes you go faster, and then there's one that's very specific to this, which is the hook, and I have a feeling everybody is going to want a hook, because not only can the hook just attach to things and drag them along, it's also the only thing in the game that will be able to grab a hold of a knocked out dinosaur and then drag it. Now, granted, doing that does damage, so you're going to need to have your sushi ready for you to repair the the damage it takes for the taming effectiveness, but you will be able to get things out of danger, which is kind of cool. Not only can it carry knocked out dinosaurs or drag knocked out dinosaurs, it can also drag knocked out people themselves, and then also corpses, which kind of cool. So yeah, this is definitely a thing to keep an eye out for and to look forward to for Extinction when that does come out. Really, really cool. Now, here's one that I really want to talk about. It actually seems kind of cool, and I had to take a lot of notes on this one. All right, now this one right here, this is a superstructure when it comes to Ark. Now, this thing right here, you build it, and it's going to, over 30 days, it's going to accumulate bonuses, starting from 0, going all the way up to 20%. Now, it's going to be 20% XP, not just for you, but for your entire tribe. Now, when it reaches max, the 20%, these flames are going to light up, and black smoke's going to start billowing out of it, and then it's going to let everybody on the server know, hey, this tribe has a tower that's giving max buff. We need to take it out. Now, this thing, they said on the stream, this is not going to be repairable at all. So once you build it, you're going to have to protect it as a tribe. Seems kind of cool. Now, even the stray bullet from a long distance away will whittle it away. I'm not sure how much health is going to be on it. I don't think they said, but it's going to be over a course of time, 30 days. Well, actually, as long as it's up, it's going to be, probably taking a little bit of damage. Somebody throw a grenade at it. That's going to do damage. Somebody shoots it with a rocket, because they're going to be a thing. It's going to be doing constant damage to it. Now, what you're going to need to fuel this thing for the first 30 days, it's going to be alpha trophies. Every time it needs fuel, it's going to look in its inventory, see if there's an alpha trophy in there, and it's going to consume it. Now, that's going to be the fuel that it needs. So you're going to have to constantly be farming those alpha trophies, which is not really that big of a deal with a big enough tribe. I mean, you're going to have quite a few of them. So just throw them in here. Now we've actually got a use for a whole bunch of the alpha trophies, because, come on, who hasn't popcorned a whole bunch out on the ground and just been like, I don't need this many of these things? Well, now you do. So yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. And then, another thing this thing's going to give is, at max size, this thing is actually also going to buff the amount of boss element that you get as a tribe. So everybody in the tribe, whenever you take out any of the Titans or the King Titan, you're going to be getting increased element loot bonuses, which to me is wicked cool. I don't know. I think that's really, really cool. But yeah. All right, let me go down through my notes here, make sure I got everything. All right, so yeah, it's after 30 days, fire ignites, taking down the tower gives an achievement to the other tribe. Also, everybody on the server is going to know, hey, we took down that tower. And it's going to be really, really cool. It's not repairable. It cannot block damage. You cannot put a shield over this to block damage, anything like that. Yeah. All right, also, there's a couple different cool things that are coming as well. Let me grab those. All right, so we finally, people have been asking me, when is this coming? When are we going to see this? When are we going to do things? Well, right now you're looking at a bison, a really big bison. But also coming with this is also a release window, not a release date, a release window for Ragnarok in ASA. Yes, that's right. We finally have the Ragnarok window for when it's planned on being released. I'm not sure if they're going to hit the date or not. We never know. It's wild card, but it could be. I'm hoping that it is, because honestly, I really look forward to Ragnarok. This is going to be one of the creatures that comes out with it. Is going to be the giant bison that spawns over in the over in the Northwest, up by where a lot of people is the traditional start area, over on the rolling plains with all the Equus, where the Gigas spawn, all sorts of cool stuff, going up into the edge of the murder snow. Yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty cool. So the release date window for Ragnarok is going to be in March of 2025. Yeah, it's a little ways out, but it should be wicked, wicked cool. I'm really, really looking forward to that. Man, I love Ragnarok. Ragnarok has always been one of my favorite Ark maps. I used to watch the streams when they were building it because that was the thing that they did, and it was absolutely amazing. Oh, man. And then also, I mean, I just really look forward to Ragnarok. Ragnarok is just such a good map. And then having these giant bison on there, man, that's going to be really cool. I wonder if, I mean, honestly, I'm thinking that hopefully they make it so where there's a bunch of giant bison and then they aggro whenever you attack one of the sheep. Because everybody who ever played on Ragnarok and ASE knows that if you need mutton, you just go to the highlands and you get sheep because they spawn in there in herds. But if you had one of these that was guarding those herds, yeah, that just sounds really, really cool. Also, another thing in the news, I wasn't able to get any screenshots from it. I kind of regret that I was. Because in Astraeus, Nikados was on the stream and he actually went through and he showed a bunch of pictures for things that he had planned. I wasn't able to grab those and they didn't put them up on the news because I was streaming. So yeah, I can't really do the two things at once, but there's a seahorse mount that is coming to Astraeus, which is rideable, which to me is wicked, wicked cool. I did see the picture. I mean, if you guys can come inside my head, you'd see it. It looks great. All right. There'll probably be a write-up on the Ark website within the next couple days. They said on Monday, but they're busy streaming. So yeah, that's understandable. All right. So, yeah, with that, there's also going to be a Cyclops that is incoming, and then also the Minotaur. Now, the Minotaur, from what I heard, is going to be a lot like the Ferox from Extinction, which you're going to be able, or yeah, from Extinction, which you're going to be able to get up, or no, Genesis. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. All right, but yeah, you're going to be able to take it, and you're going to be able to hop up on it. The only thing it doesn't have that's like the Ferox is the wall climbing, but I don't know, it still sounds wicked cool. Plus, also, you can take them into the boss fights. That's awesome. I mean, I remember taking out the Overseer with a Ferox. That was so dang fun. All right. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Also, another news from Nakadas is they are bringing out, or they're going to be working on the next map, is they're going to bring the old Valguero map into ASA. So fans of Valguero from ASE, well, guess what? You guys are getting your wish. It will be coming to ASA. He didn't release a date. He's still working on Astraeus. There's only so much that the guy can do, but that is planned for him after he is done with Astraeus. He is going to be working on Valguero. And also he's going to be working a little bit more on Svartalheim, but yeah, I mean, he's a busy guy, very talented guy. And so, yeah, I really, really look forward to that. All right, now there's a couple other things that are coming in. This right here are the Wasteland War Pack, the outfits, accessories. Now, this says male and female, but that's just the model they used. You can mix and match these on whichever one that you want. So the male can be worn on the female can be worn on the male. Yeah, but they made sure they definitely highlighted that you can wear this on whoever you want, which to me is really awesome. So you can have a crop top, or you can just have like this weird Wastelander skin that, I don't know, both of them look really, really cool. And these are going to be in the Bob's Tall Tales pack, which to me, I don't know. I'm really, really looking forward to this. Who doesn't love a nice Mad Max thing going on for them? Man, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm digging that. And then moving on, we've got some of the skins. This right here was their final reveal. Well, one of them. This right here is the texture pack that's going to be coming to the building. So these are skins that you're going to be able to put on all of your constructions, much like the one for Scorched Earth with the with the Wild West theme, and then also with Aberration as the steampunk one. So this right here is going to be the Wastelander one. So very, very Mad Maxy and very cool looking. I love a lot of the different intricate details they added to this, like the spike little plate right here, also the A down here. Oh man, just the plate on that. I mean, come on, it's Ark. So yeah, and then also the storage box that is just got tires that are chained to the side of it with spikes on it, so where it looks like you should be able to drag this along behind your vehicle and sling it into your enemies. Oh man, that is so cool. Also, there's the railing, which to me this just looks gnarly. Oh man, that looks great. Also the table lamps, and then they specifically said Not only are they having table lamps, they're having ceiling lamps. They're also having wall lamps. They're having big lamps that go along with this same theme. Also, they're going to have, for the first time ever, a big, giant bonfire that is the size of an entire foundation. So it's a full cubit size on there, which is the size of foundation. And then you're going to have just a massive roaring bonfire that you can put wherever you want to. Just looks amazing. Plus, also the table lamp. I mean, this thing right here just looks like if you get in an argument with one of your tribe mates, just pick that up and fling it at them. I mean, who doesn't love a good fun? Just a spike in the forehead. It's friendly, right? And then moving on, we've got some more things from the texture pack as well. We've got the Behemoth Gate, which to me is just amazingly gnarly looking. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's got Rex skulls hanging off the top of it. It's got tires down below. It's got just all sorts of slag bolted to it, plus dino bones giving it structure. Man, that thing looks amazing. And then the door, oh man, the door to me looks so good. And then the pillar, well, the pillar, it's a pillar, but it's got spikes, so that's a big plus. I mean, who doesn't love a spiky pillar? I do. All right, but yeah. But the door and the Behemoth Gate, to me, this thing just looks amazingly cool. I can't wait to start building with this skin, especially on Extinction. This is going to be so good. And then for the final one, we've got the headgear pack, which, oh man, this one looks so good, all right? I mean, starting from the left, we've got one that actually looks like it'd be a crossover to Aberration, so you got a little bit of steampunk, a lot of wasteland. Oh man, it just looks awesome. Then you've got the metallic tooth raptor. I mean, this one just looks, wow. Yeah, that one looks like you could take a big chunk out of something. This one right here, the third one, looks like it's, if your buddy's wearing it, you could pick them up and use them as a weapon. I'm down for it. I could see myself doing that. That one looks really, really cool. And then over on the far right, you've got one that looks kind of like a wasteland bounty hunter-esque skin. That one looks really, really cool. And I like the fact that they're adding 4 different ones to it, honestly. I think it looks amazing. All right, so what are you looking forward to most in this? For me, it's Ragnarok. The Bob's Tall Tales at Extinction is amazing, and I'm really looking forward to that. But just the one that inches out a little bit more is the Ragnarok one. The Ragnarok one, to me, is just amazing. The fact that we finally have a date for it is awesome. I really look forward to Ragnarok. I love that map in ASE. I hope I will love it in ASA. I'm pretty sure I will. All right, so what are you most looking forward to? Oh, man. Let's hear it down in the comments. But yeah, I hope that you enjoy the video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger, and take it easy, everybody.